We probably should give a lot more shit to both the Dutch and the Portuguese and the Spanish. That's valid. I think it's just more so if you're, you know, I'm sure if you're like Mexican, Central American, or South American, you have a lot more smoke for them too, right? Were the Netherlands fucking it up back in the day? Oh, were the Netherlands fucking it up back in the day? Someone tell this motherfucker about the East India Company. Out, out, out. Netherlands fucking out. Or the Netherlands. Someone tell this guy about South Africa. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Or the Netherlands fucking it up back in the day. That was them? Yup. Oh yeah. They were little menaces, man. Small country, big pain. I'm literally in a class about humanitarian aid to sub-Saharan Africa, and oh boy, oh yeah. Shit got crazy. It is really funny to describe like colonialism as shit getting crazy. It's true though. I mean, it's like it's not incorrect. It's just funny to be like woo, shit got crazy. It's like it is true. That is true. It's like the world's largest understatement. There's a site called Are the Brits At It Again? Pretty informative. It's true. I mean, yeah, shit got crazy, right? Did shit get crazy? Well, absolutely. Looking at a map for the scramble for reading a textbook about the scramble for Africa on the subway, but shaking my head so everyone knows that I don't agree with what they did. Shit did get crazy though. Out, out. Shit got crazy. Humanitarian aid was such a mistake in some cases. It's almost like those people didn't actually want to help. Some of them, anyway. Ow. Don't even. Bonk. I didn't fucking hit that. That's like 100 9/11s for a guy like me, man. What if I did it again? Yeah, they never expect the double, man. You're good. On a scale of war crimes, colonial Netherlands outranks colonial power Portugal. This is the kind of power scaling I need, man. Which colonial power was the worst? Okay, well, it's Britain, right? It's like, yeah, exactly. We're power scaling colonialism. It is like one of those ones where it's like, you know, it's kind of unfortunate because like it is just Britain, probably is like. But if we ignore them for a second, we can do some power scaling. Who really fucked the world up the most? I fucked up my super, but it's all good. It's all good. Colonialism tier list. America? I mean, by that logic, the sins of the father. UK's definitely up there. Nazi Germany up there too, then the Netherlands. Yeah. Let's swap position. Colonialism tier list. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. I'm sure that would be a. I mean, honestly, that would be a fun idea if I had if I had enough knowledge to really power rank that shit. But the US is in most colonialism because we funded half of it. Well, what about the guy? What about the guy that made it though? No. Like by that logic, isn't that like is it fair? Is it fair to call America the UK's fault? Or is that like at a certain point it's like, bro, the sins of the father or the sins of the son cannot pass on to the father, right? That like the sins of the father could pass to the son, but like should the sins of the son pass to the father? I got no love lost for British colonialism, but is that not a little too fucking? Is that not a little too like? You're just looking for any excuse at that point? Twice the pay. I'm all for shifting blame onto the UK. When you say it like that, I'm like, you know, I guess, you know what? Porque no los dos. It can be both of their faults. They can. We can just hate both of them for it. Thoughts? Seems reasonable. Why does it have to only be one of their fault?
I've had enough.
Ow.
Time for the climax.
Time for the clock. I think if I had technical inputted this, you would have died.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
Did that put you in?
I can't believe it. Because I live in one of them. France right up there with Netherlands. That was, I mean, that's how this whole conversation started, right? That's how I was like, at the end of the day, you know, if you're from France, you just kind of the sins of the father kind of get passed down. You got to tank just a little bit of getting fucking clowned on the rest of your existence. Bonk. Trail of Tears occurred like 80 years after we got our independence, I'm afraid. I guess that's true. But like, I want to blame the British as well, though. Again, I'm taking a Porque no los dos stance on this. It's just both of their faults. Easy. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I fucked up the super. It's okay. If I get an SSR Rico, you get a sub on this free 10 pull. All right. What is that? It's like a 2% chance of getting a gifted sub right now. I'll fucking take those odds since I have nothing to lose. Actually, yeah, then that's fair. Let's blame both the Brits and the Americans. Exactly. Why do we have to choose, man? Why do we have to treat colonialism fairly? God knows it didn't treat anyone fairly. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm just gonna do this. Doctoral thesis, are the British to blame for the modern political crisis in the United States? Yeah, but you just fill it with fucking shit posting. And then you defend it like you're super serious about it on the day of... Okay, cool. I think you are just dead. I'm pretty sure. Beg me to stop. Bonk. Question, you have a general fighting game plan you can verbalize to yourself. Yes. Yeah. I like... It's gonna... Now, you might be a little disappointed in it because it's a general fighting game plan that applies to every fighting game character in every fighting game. It's like, definitely, it specializes talking about certain games, and then especially certain characters, and then certain matchups with those characters, and then certain matchups versus certain players that I know how they play in those matchups. But if you want just like... I could probably verbalize the general one very quickly, actually. If you want just, like the the general universal approach that I have. It is run fundamentally sound offense, neutral, and defense. Oh god, hold on, 1 second. I need to do the funny. I need to rob her from full screen. Yeah, okay. Run fundamentally sound. First, I guess, learn what fundamentally sound neutral offense and defense are at like a basic level. Run that shit. Put my combos on autopilot, and look at what my opponent is doing, and try to counterplay it. I told you it was gonna be disappointing, right? But like, that really is it. Now, you can definitely drill down a little bit more into that, into what is generally fundamentally sound defense or offense or whatever, but that really does start to vary a lot by game. Right? But it is. I mean, if you want something that's general enough to apply to the whole genre, that basically is going to be it. I think Abel's worst line is, "Tell me you don't want this." Yeah. It's also, "Beg me to stop." I think there's also one where he says something like... No, I think you're... I think there's one where he's like, "Tell me you're not enjoying this" or something. No, you're right. It's, "Tell me you don't want this." Yeah. So, you know, that is very general and probably not super helpful, right? But at the very least, that gives you points to drill down on, right? That's fair. The one thing that's making me tick is when my opponent will rotate options and why. Yeah, I mean, usually, again, understanding your opponent's options is a prerequisite to being able to play around them. And to understand the options, you have to understand what is good fundamental defense. You have to understand what isn't either, for example, or what is good fundamental offense and what isn't, right? But yeah. Understanding what isn't good and or what isn't like fundamentally sound and why it isn't can also help you break the rules, but that's more of an advanced thing. You can do some shit that is, you know, fundamentally unsound because you have a very specific read or plan or something. But I would not recommend that if you're like new and still figuring things out. Ow. If you want a more detailed verbalization of how I think about Granblue in particular, I have a 4-hour video for you that you can watch in little bits at !guide. But that one's not quite as quick, believe it or not. That one might take a little bit longer to fully verbalize. Now I'm mad. Well, also says, "Let's open you up. Let's open you up. I'm beliling it. I'm fucking beliling it. Oh, I'm beliling it. Lucilius." You know what I'm talking about? Let's call the police. You know the weird thing about Belial? Is like, he is kind of, like, definitely, he certainly talks like a sex offender. But to my understanding, at the very least, is he a sexual? Is he sexually harassing people? 100%. But to my understanding, he has not actually sexually assaulted anyone. At least he hasn't taken it that far. You know what I mean? In the sense that he seems to be saving himself for Lucilius, to my understanding. He's a verbal sex offender. He might give you like a weird look, or like maybe even an unwanted touch here and there. But wait, Hecko, actually? There's no. You got SSR Rico? There's no way. Thanks for the gifted. You said you said if you got SSR Rico on the free temple, you'd do it. That's like a 2% chance. Probably just kill you to get his rocks off. That's true. Keep this on LB, actually? Oh my god. Bro, I wish. What the fuck? That would free up my ticket so much. Huge W, actually. W Hecko drinks water. Well, congrats, and thank you for the sub. So long. And thanks for all the fish, big guy. Aw, shit. Greatest trainer to ever do it. And max sweep, and I shouldn't do it. Okay, you're hacking, no? At a certain point, you're hacking. I could rip me to shred. I love Abel. I love Abel damage. Bonk, bonk. Got a free copy of Zeta and Beyond Shadowverse yesterday from a park chest. Bro, that Galleon art in Shadowverse? My god. Holy shit. Discreetly closes cheat engine? Oh yeah. Holy fucking shit, man. They got me barking like a goddamn dog and doing worse. Streamer, control yourself? Ask the motherfucker who drew that shit to control himself. If he can't be expected to, how the hell am I? Control your cockatrices? God forbid I come on here and I be fucking real. God forbid I keep it fucking real. I keep it fucking 100. You guys just want me to keep it 99. I see how it is, man. What was that noise that Anila made? Holy shit. When she fucking got wall back, she's like, that was like a serious, like, she got the fucking wind knocked out of her. That sounded painful. Made me feel kind of bad. She heard you talking about Galleon? Yeah, and she started fucking gooning too? She lost gallons as well? And realized Anila, was a based, attracted to women queen as well. Gets through. Gets through. Valid. That's not zoning. Oh my god, it's all DP, always has been. Keep an imaginary number. Ow. Did not mean to spot dodge there. Goonila? Yeah. Honestly, people have goons to Anila enough. At this point, she deserves to goon to people back. You know what I mean?
Nice job.
Let Anila sexualize you the way you've been sexualizing her. Stop that! No, you can't just DP after every single thing that I do. It's like, nice argument. Unfortunately, I have drawn you as the constantly defeated by meterless DP Chud and myself. Out. As the Giga Chad, who keeps DPing on my own minus frames. Stop that! Man, I'm getting soloed by DP. And it's not fair. Okay. I don't want to be a Chud. Never mind. I'm the world's greatest, actually. Bonk. Can't even look at you. You're dead, right? You're dead, right?
You've got spirit.
Yeah, I think so. I was gonna say it's the worst most hurt I've heard someone be, but LMAO Nier? Yeah, outside of Nier, that is the most, like, painful voice acting I've heard, right? Adil going like,
I feel that.
Like, the voice really changed. Everyone who's an adult is attracted to Galleon. That's the law of the universe. That's true, actually.
It's not all. Got you. I see.
Recontextualize some of Anila's intro quotes, and you can stretch them into gooning. There you go. That's true. We need to cancel Anila for gooning. A bunch of goes, "Owie!" Or well, I forget the. I know the line you're talking about because I always note it when it happens, but I can't remember how she says it. Owie! Owie! Hold up. I gotta beat Charlotta's ass real quick. Owie! It's very cute.
Here I come. Take one more. Don't touch me. One more. You like that? Be gone. Can't even look at
the fucking the rise is that like when I beat on Nier and she goes like it makes me feel bad, right? Charlotta's like a squeaky toy. Like when I punch Charlotta and she makes those noises, it makes me want to hit her harder. You know what I mean? Like owie, they're like funny. Like Charlotta's like she's like a dog toy. I want to just keep beating her ass. I don't care anymore. Yeah, when Nier goes to 0. Do you feel bad when you hit the call? Oh, of course. It's my actual human daughter.
Let me hear you.
What kind of silly question is that? I'm very woke of you, Mr. Ick. I'm sorry. They considered they shouldn't have made Charlotta sound like a fucking squeaky toy if they didn't want me to enjoy beating her ass. I feel like that's maybe on the devs, no? I feel like at a certain point, the devs have to take responsibility for that one.
I'll mess you up.
They engendered an environment where I could enjoy beating Charlotta's ass. Anyone who's gonna go ooh-wah, like it's a fucking ant, like ooh, really gonna make the fucking default anime sound effect? I'm gonna enjoy beating that guy's ass. Like Paimon, exactly. Emergency food.
Did you really think?
Even if I lose his bubs, he laughs his ass off. Some W. Yeah. You have to balance out the fucked up jump arcs, making you want to hit her harder. Yeah. That's actually so true.
Out of my sight. Out of my sight.
Oh, I had her in the infinite, and then she spot dodged. Why are you the only other character besides 2B who can whiff cancel? Well, I get it. Oh, 2B, you know, she's not a Grand Blue character. We're having her play by a completely different set of rules. What the fuck is your excuse for Suja? Why do you have a whiff cancel? Yeah, doing the fucking Team Rocket blasting off. I'm just gonna beat her ass harder. Keep raising gas prices, it'll just make me grind harder.
It's about to get bloody.
For those days that I've forgotten. Think about the memories that they fade, and they leave me thinking. Because she's awesome like that? I fucking guess. He's a Grand Blue Rising character, not a GBF character, I guess. I mean, why the fuck doesn't, like, I don't know. Oh wait, no, I guess that's true. As you mean, like, he comes from the game, not from the gacha. Yeah. I guess that's true. Bonk. Well, I was gonna say, like, why don't any of the other, like, newcomers to Rising have whiff cancels then? But you meant specifically she's from the game, not the from the fighting game, not from the gacha, which is very valid. That is fucking true about her. That is how she fucking is, man. Die. Can't even look at you. Are you dead? If I had done the fireball, you would have been. It does a little bit more.
Let's wrap things up.
Do. This Abel climb is going fucking clean as hell so far, huh? I know nothing about the gacha. I'm a fake fan. All I know about the gacha is that Catalina needs to be canceled. I know that for a fact. Everything else is more so speculation on the part of a guy like me. Bonk, 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 bonk. One of these. One of those. One of these. Yup. It was all an American reset is the thing. I don't think you're dead though. I think 17k keeps you alive here since I don't have SSBA. There's a guy called Voss in the gacha. You would love how the story arc of Catalina closes. Is it with her sexually assaulting Vern? Or rather, her getting locked up for her fucking crimes? That seems like the only fair way for it to end. There's a guy called Voss who isn't Vossaraga, I see. Don't ask Catalina what she does every day? Exactly, man. Fucking exactly, man.
Right. Don't touch me. Finish. Pace yourself.
Yeah.
Don't touch her.
Owie! Yeah, there it is. Owie! Owie! She's very cute. But she's a fucking squeaky toy. Owie! Owie! That's the cadence, the intonation on it, yeah. Owie!